Hello class, my name is Morgan Becker. I'm really looking forward to being in this class as it is my last elective before I actually graduate from the MAT program. And I think that one thing that really drew me to this class was my desire and passion to know more about the homelessness crisis that is happening in San Diego. San Diego is where I am currently residing. I work in Carlsbad. And my congregation is amazing. We are Nazarene. I'm actually in the place of transitioning out of my position right now as youth pastor, as I have just gotten a full-time job at a maternity home in San Diego called 2911. And so I'm really looking forward to just seeing the ways that God reveals the plans that God has for me in the midst of this season of transition. One thing that has shaped my understanding of place, land, and home, I would say, is my time leading a homeless ministry at Point Loma Nazarene University. I think that when you're working with people who've experienced not having a home, not having somewhere to be safe at night, not getting to experience what home actually means, you start to understand that getting to experience that is a genuine blessing and privilege. And so I think that my 3 years working in that ministry really shaped my understanding and appreciation for what it means to have a home, to have a place that I know that I can be safe, that there's safety for me. Reflecting on Jeremiah 29, a biblical framework for place, one of the things that I kind of took away this week was that I think that Jeremiah helps us to understand what it means to live in uncomfortability. And in this space of uncomfortability, I think is where we truly understand our need for God, as well as God's desire in return to meet our needs. We find home, I think, where we understand the heart of God, because that's where safety lies. At least for me in my own life, I think that I have experienced that where I felt the safest, where I've felt home. It doesn't necessarily mean the building that I'm in, but it does mean understanding God's love for me, God's heart for me, that could make a place feel genuinely like a home. And then to answer the last question, I am reading A Theology of the Built Environment, Justice, Empowerment, and Redemption. And this week, in one of the chapters, the author is talking about how there's a point in which a house becomes a home, and everyone deserves to experience that kind of environment of experiencing home. And I think that when it comes to homelessness, our hearts have to be in a place of wanting everybody to experience the safety and the ability to call a place home. There's vulnerability, there's intimacy in what it means to be home somewhere, to belong, to feel worthy of being home somewhere. And so I think that, this was just a really good way to get me excited and passionate about what this quarter is going to bring with this class, because I'm excited to learn about what it looks like to bring home to people in the way that we speak and act. So thank you all. I'm excited to learn from you. It's going to be a good quarter. So thanks so much.